What is worship? If you were to ask 100 people this question, you might get 100 different answers. All of us have different experiences with this thing called worship. Perhaps your concept of what worship should be looks something like this.
Then they went to Capernaum, and right away he entered the synagogue on the Sabbath and began to teach. They were astonished at his teaching, because unlike the scribes, he was teaching them as one having authority. Just then a man with an unclean spirit was in their synagogue. He cried out, "Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God." But Jesus rebuked him and said, "Be quiet and come out of him." And the unclean spirit convulsed him, shouted with a loud voice, and came out of him.
Worship isn't an emotional carnival at our intellect's expense. It's also not a performance for our own glory.
Lord, I lift my name on high. Lord, I love to sing our praises. I'm so glad we're in each other's lives.
Just as worship is not a performance, it's also not about removing oneself from society.
Hi, you've reached Shane Kennard's voicemail. I am out for this month on retreat fasting. Please leave a message at the tone. Hi, you've reached Shane Kennard's voicemail. You have reached the voicemail of Shane Kennard. I am now in the hospital due to dehydration and muscle atrophy because of my fast. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you when I regain my strength.
And finally, worship is not about checking off a list of do's and don'ts.
I see you came in late today. Could you fill out the church contact information, please?
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Could you fill this out? This is your church history questionnaire.
Yeah, sure.
How many Bible verses have you memorized? How many times have you witnessed this week? How many non-Christian CDs have you destroyed this week? What is the ratio to front?